Thank you for joining us and welcome to this episode of the EY GCC Leadership Series Season 2. We are back in Bangalore today at the offices of Lululemon as we talk to them about their journey in Bangalore. They're a fairly recent setup. We want to talk to them about their challenges, what's worked well, and of course, their innovation journey. So come join us.
Hi, welcome.
Hi, Vaidyanathan.
Welcome to Lululemon.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having us, and it'll be a pleasure to talk to you.
Same here. Thank you.
So, Vaidyanathan, let me just start off. You've been now in India for how long?
3 years.
3 years. How's the journey been? Talk to us a little bit about that.
It's been amazing. I came back to India after 25 years in US.
Right.
That's where I did my master's. So this is my first job in India.
Right.
I am amazed by the talent that is out here, the aspiration.
Right.
I think when I look at the youth here, there's so much of aspiration in them, the ability, they all want to grow, they want to do meaningful work, and they want to be the world class. When I left, everyone wanted to get out of India.
Right.
The new generation, they are not. They're very aspirational. So it's very exciting to be in India.
That's excellent. Now, Lululemon, obviously a well-known athleisure brand. Now with their GCC in the country, when you were setting this up, did you face challenges? Anything that you want to highlight that probably people who are listening in should avoid or maybe watch out for?
Absolutely. Actually, we are a well-known brand outside of India.
Correct.
We are a global brand. But in India, we didn't have that brand awareness. So that was my number one challenge.
Right.
Because, you want to go out, the talent market is pretty hot. Why would anybody join Lululemon if they don't know about this?
Right. Right.
So that was one of my biggest challenge when I came in. And we were very, very deliberate on how do we tell the Lululemon story in India. So we reached out. There was a lot of outreach we did, especially, we are a sweat life company. We are a wellness brand, right? So let's be true to our DNA. We started actually participating in things like TCS Marathon, telling our stories there because we saw so many engineers run for 5K, 10K. We started telling our stories there. We started organizing Sweat Life for engineers.
Right.
Even in Manyata Tech Park, we did the International Yoga Day, true to our culture. And that's how we started getting our word out. We are now in a good place where people know us, especially these type of GCC conclave and everything.
Right.
People know us. Another challenge we faced was, we are a company that believes big in diversity. Diversity is not an HR function for us.
Right.
It's actually a business function for us. Our customers are diverse, more women. So we want our staff to be also very diverse. And initially, when I looked at the resume arrival rate, they were all men resume. So we were very, very intentional on how do we get diverse resume into the organization because we believe diversity is key for the innovation.
And what kind of percentages do you have?
We have 46% women now.
Oh,
pretty happy about it. We have been 3 years in the country and all these last 3 years we were judged by a non-profit organization called We Equity, and they gave us the best place for women to work in tech award.
Very nice.
And we have been winning 3 years in a row. Very proud of that thing, and if the trend continues, it will be 50-50, I believe.
Right.
And for us, diversity doesn't just stop at women. We actually went into transgender and many other areas. We are now recently, we are big in AI/ML. We are now looking at neurodiversity because we feel people with neurodiversity ability are good in math. And how do you get them into, and this is something we learned from SAP, and we are looking at how do we bring them in. We also have mental health thing for our men of our company here. So diversity is not just women. We're very different here.
Right.
We have something called Men Ki Baat, where every quarter we talk about mental health for men.
Obviously, the center here is focusing a lot on tech. From what I've had previous discussion with you on this. There's a lot of focus on innovation. And talk to us a little bit about that innovation journey. What's happened so far? Where are you headed? What's the focus, right?
So when Lululemon came here, we are one of the fastest growing retailer on the planet, right? So we did not come to India for cost arbitrage.
Right.
That's not why we came here.
Right.
We came here to India for the talent.
Right.
And the talent that will allow us to grow, to double our revenue in next 5 years. That's our goal.
Right.
And we felt India offers that. Everything is underpinned by technology. and creating new business capabilities. So period, we came here for growth. Said that, we are a very young company. We are a 25-year-old company. We don't have any legacy platforms.
Right.
We are working on cutting edge technology, and we want our employees in India to be working on those forward-looking technology. We have a AI ML labs here. In fact, product is our secret sauce. We call ourselves retailer, but we are a vertical retailer. Means we manufacture our own products,
Right.
and then sell in our own channels.
Right.
So a lot of innovation goes in our product creation. How do we merchandise to our stores? So the AI ML for merchandising and product is right in India. I'm very happy to say that just 3 months ago, NASSCOM awarded us the AI Game Changer Award among the GCCs for retail and CPG. So it's working for us. So that's one thing. Apart from that, our digital, retail, supply chain, all of them have a presence in India.
Right.
And if you look at our digital, we are a very omni-channel customer. That's what we have across the world. We are in digitally in 41 countries, brick and mortar in 31 countries.
Right.
Any new country that we launch, it's India that is building the website for them, working on their point of sale. So there's a lot of next generation digital platform work as well as omni-channel work that has been happening from this center.
Maybe one last thing, Vaidyanathan, where do you go from here? I mean, what's the next 2-3 years, maybe even longer than that, looking for Lululemon in India?
So as you said, we started with tech first. I also see there is a tremendous business talent here, and that's one reason why you're in Bangalore. Bangalore has technology talent as well as it's a lot of business talent. So today we are 95% technology. That is definitely going to grow. But I also want to stress on business operations. I really want this GCC to be like a second headquarters for Lululemon. So I'm looking at merch ops. I'm looking at digital ops. I'm looking at supply chain ops. The innovation that is happening in India, especially the last mile supply chain. You look at Denzo's, you look at Swiggy's.
Right.
They've just changed the game.
Right.
So I'm seeing that kind of talent that is available. Next, I want to talk about is product management. Since these new cutting edge companies are already here, digital native omni-channel companies are really, the product management skill sets are pretty high here. So we're looking at expanding product management in India.
But are you also looking at collaborating with companies that you just spoke about or startups in the system in India?
Yes.
How are you looking at that?
Yes. So we're closely collaborating with NASSCOM.
Okay.
So there's a deep learning, deep tech wing of NASSCOM.
Yeah.
And we've been working very closely with them on their AI ML area. We have been partnering with them. Also, they are helping us bring some new startups next to us. One thing we are working on is digital product creation. Since we are a product creating company, there's not much of Gen AI that has gone in digital product creation. That is a differentiator for Lululemon. So we are actually looking for partners around the world, including India. We are looking at Netherlands. We are looking at France. We are looking at India and working with all these startups to see who is out there who can help us create that new Gen AI experience that a product creation can benefit.
Perfect. So, I mean, what I've understood from you, just talking to you, I think it's quite exciting. One is young company, a lot of cutting edge work happening around innovation as well as technology in general. Diversity and well-being, of course, being a very integral part of your culture. And then, of course, you have a lot of collaborations that are already happening or you're thinking of in terms of innovation. Lululemon is quite a star today in the GCC space, given the fact that it's a very trendy company that is set up. So I think it can just get better from here in terms of other companies looking at it. So, Vaidyanathan, thank you so much for joining us. It's been a pleasure talking to you. We wish you all the best, and thank you for joining us in your athleisure apparel, because very different from mine.
That's how we roll.
That's how you roll.
Just this afternoon we had a Pilates class, and I'm coming here after a Pilates class.
Very nice. Very nice. Very exciting. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Pleasure as always. And for those watching in, please continue to watch, and we'll be back very soon with the next episode in the series. Thank you.